What's going on, guys? Chase Daniel here. This is the Chase Daniel Show. I want to give a huge shout out to my Patreon page. Appreciate you guys over there. We just look a little bit deeper into the nuances of NFL offenses, NFL schemes, players, coaches, lengthy breakdowns, a little bit longer breakdowns over there. But today we are going to break down Dak Prescott. Tough L for Dak and the Cowboys on the road in Buffalo. They ran into sort of a brick wall. Look, I want to break down not only Dak, but I'm going to get into a little bit about their home versus away numbers because they're averaging almost 40 points at home, only 22 or 23 points on the road. They look like a different offense. So that's what this breakdown is going to focus on. We're going to get into Dak. I didn't think he missed a lot of throws. There just weren't a lot of things there. I'm going to break it all down for you right here, right now. All right, Dak Prescott on the road. This is the whole theme of the day, in my opinion, was Dak Prescott, the communication issues. And when teams play on the road, first of all, they do a couple things. One, they don't motion as much, which Dak, I think, and the Cowboys are 10% less motion than they normally do at home when they play on the road. Another thing about this is like the communication issue, quarterback to center, play caller from the sideline to the quarterback. And the third issue is like this is a top six defense, okay, in the National Football League that is playing really well and honestly had 2 or 3 starters hurt. So give them credit as well when you talk about Dak. We're going to look at 11 plays right here that sort of just tell the story. Hey, what do you know? First play, second play of the game, it's motion, okay? So heavy play action. Good pocket. I love the fact that it's a second play and they're taking a shot to Brandon Cooks right here. This is sweet. And he just missed it. They just flat out missed it, and I threw it a freaking mile. Okay? So I love the fact that they're doing this. And the fact that they're doing it too is, so the hardest thing for quarterbacks sometimes is this shell coverage that teams play. Okay, is it a quarters? Is it a half? Okay, Buffalo probably plays the most of it. That's what Sean McDermott wants his safeties, very involved in run fit. Okay, so you're going to bring this back. You're going to fake there. Watch what this safety does over here. He bites on the run fake on the quarter. So they have this deep post to Cooks. They have a dagger route. It's a 2-man route. Okay, so first of all, you got to have good protection, which they do. Like that is a perfect pocket. Second of all, you got to have this quarter safety come bite on the run fake. He does. Third of all, you got to make sure this dagger route holds this safety, which it does. So all 3 things are perfect. The only thing is a missed throw. Okay, a missed throw by Dak, 30, 40, 50. He threw that thing 63 yards in the air. Now, Cooks is fast, but he's not that fast. So I like that they're being aggressive on the road. Okay, for the most part, you know, the offensive line played well. Losing your left guard really hurt you. But, like, look at this pocket. I love that he's taking a shot down the field. I bet he wants this one back because who knows? I think the game probably would have been a little bit different, obviously. If he would have hit that, the ball stayed in the air forever. So this play, just a missed throw. Okay, very next play, 3rd and 6. 2x2, static. This is what goes back to my thinking on how static and non-movement, not moving that they were when they went to the San Fran game and got embarrassed. Okay, here, okay, they're not playing this too high look. What they're doing, they switched it up on 3rd and 6. They're playing this safety buzz. So this is the flat defender. This corner has deep third. This safety's going back. That corner's got deep third. Here's your hook. Here's your flat. All right, so play concept. Okay, looks like they are running a seam. This is sweet too. And then this is, we'll get to that. Looks like they're running a cover 3 beater, which is a deep comeback, a seam, and a chip shallow. So Dak is reading 1 to 2 to find in his back. Okay, I like the fact that he's working down there to CD. Okay, right here he tries to hold the flat defender as much as he could. If he would have got there a little bit sooner, I think he can make that throw. Okay, and I think that CD On these comeback routes, you want +4 to +6 split. What does that mean? You want to make sure that you're 6 yards off the number. So 6 to 4 yards off the number is right here. We draw right here. It's right here. Okay. That would make it a lot easier of a throw for Dak trying to throw it over a flat defender or before the flat defender gets there. You see their spacing here is really close. So Dak does a good job not throwing it. Okay, this hook curl is driving this shallow. Good job not throwing it. So I think the spacing on this, if he's out here where he should be, just like this receiver, then I think Dak makes this throw easy, but instead takes off and runs, buys enough time. And these boys out here trying to kill Dak. To me, that is so dirty, like lowering your shoulder. I hate when DBs do this, okay? And I want you to watch. I want you to watch big number 70 here sticking up for Dak. Give him my belly, fall down. Gets another flag, just crazy in my opinion. Look, Dak knows it right there. Okay, and he still says first down. All right, but still this I love this. I can't get enough of that. That just shows that you care. Sidelines erupted. Okay. But yeah, at the end of the day, I think the spacing right here by CD, when he goes back to throw it, he sees that flat defender out there. So when he sees a flat defender out there, he doesn't do it. Okay, he goes to his third read or second read right there. Okay, he's buzzing on it, pump fakes, goes. This is like the second or third. No, this is the first, but second or third time where 20 just goes and tries to decapitate Dak. Right? Oh, I didn't show up from that view, but yeah, that was not good. All right, opening drive, static. Okay, come back to it. They're not moving anyone on the road, hostile environment, big play action fake. Just nothing there. Tell me who you want them to throw to. They're doing this heavy play action. Okay, they're bringing this safety pressure. Good job by the back going on. And it's just 18-yard sit routes. Okay, and it's hard to throw 18-yard sit routes when these guys are inside leverage and just sort of catching. It's a catch technique. And they do it a little bit different because it's like a stutter, go, stop. Okay, so the Cooks route, you're going to go up 10, stutter, go up, should be 8 more than go. Same thing, stutter, stop. So these are stutter stops, whatever you want to call them. Heavy play action. Okay, he throws it early and on time, but Cooks is getting held, but doesn't come out of the break. And this ball placement needs to be a little bit more outside. Lucky this didn't get intercepted. Great job by Cooks being a DB. So that was the issue on this. They just came ready to play, honestly. Like, good. That's a good pocket for everyone. I thought Pollard did a really good job in pass protection right here. Okay, you take the most dangerous one, which is 21, get him down. Okay, and just missed that inside. And honestly, they just didn't fall for the route. So you're still throwing it. You're still trying to make it work. Good job by the receiver becoming the DB to not allow that interception. 3rd and 10 right here. Hey, you got a little motion, you got a little movement. We started 1x3 slot. We're going to get to 2x2. See, look at what this little bitty motion does. Watch these three communicate after this motion. Okay, look. Oh, where'd we go? All right, we're over here. At least we're moving. All right, we're getting the mic ID down. A lot of communication pre-snap to be able to do this. Okay, and they're showing man, but they're going to too high. Sorry, guys. They're going to too high. So they're going back here. He's going back. He's going back. They're playing cover 2. I like this coverage on 3rd and 10, and they disguised it. Okay, so all they're running right here is they're running double slant. Okay, so Dak actually goes to the right side because you want to throw slants versus cover 2, and they have some sort of seam, and I'm not sure what they have out here, but nothing's open. Right there, driving, that's probably an interception. Okay, goes back through. Okay, and they have this little cut route. It's not a seam, sorry. They ran that later in the game. It's a cut route. So you're this outside slant all the way back to this cut route. And this cut route's supposed to get behind this nickel and sort of sit in this cover 2 window. Cooks, you got to get a better release outside. But I want you to see at the top of his drop, who's open? There's nobody open. That was the entire game for Dak and the Cowboys. And Dak's trying to get out, make some plays. Okay, has to throw the ball away. I'm not making an excuse because there's nothing open. They kept their running backs in for chip help most of the night. Okay, and that's what happens sometimes. You just have a game where literally nobody is open. Okay, 3rd and 10, disguising. Okay, probably could have thrown the slant, but I still think that this guy's driving on it. Goes back to this cut route, nothing open, not on time. Okay, probably can just dump it there, trying to make a play, 3rd and 10. 11 plays run, and that's the quarter for them. Buffalo just kept keep away because Buffalo just kept running the ball. So it seemed like every time the Cowboys had the ball, they had to score. Here's another one where Dak gets absolutely crushed. Okay, so play call here is dragon spacing. So this is where actual motion sort of hurt them, because on the motion, if we can get it, okay, they're going to 1x3 slot, 2x2 slot. Sorry, so 2 tight ends, 2 receivers. You're going to have a flat route and a slant route. We call it dragon. Pretty cool that I can write on the page for you guys. I don't know why we call it dragon. It's just a slant and a flat. That's what it is. So they're in cover 2. So this is dead. You do not like this first cover 2 at all. And then you have spacing. So you have a 6-yard hitch route over the ball, and you have an 8-yard hitch route over the ball, and some type of flat. So you're just reading 1 to 2 to 3. Let's see Dak and see him get through his progression. Knows it's cover 2. Okay, you need to get back there sooner when you know it's cover 2 and just hit this guy. That's, if there's one complaint about Dak that I thought this game was, is he tried to like stick on 1 and 2 a lot longer than I thought. Like as soon as you see that this is a cover 2 side, this should be your answer. So get your feet back in line. He's too late. Once he's in line, this guy's already set. The spacing between 89 and 87 is horrible. 89 should be all the way out here by the numbers. This tight end should be over the ball, so he's fine. And Dak should be throwing this guy the football as fast as humanly possible. You shouldn't even read this dragon side. Like as soon as you see it's cover 2 and see that safe, get back here. Okay, and I know he's trying to hold his eyes just a little bit longer so this Mike can get back, and they don't play that Tampa 2 defense. So all these little small details make a huge difference in my opinion. And then once again, Dak getting smoked, which I thought was this. He should have been checked here for a concussion, because I'm going to show you this, and this is a crazy hit. Okay, look, so Dak like double hitches to that side. You're not throwing the slant in that window. There's just no way it's happening. I know he's looking him up, but if Dak gets back right now, okay, he's looking there, but his feet are there. Okay, you need to hop back, throw the ball there a little bit quicker. Dak knows this. I'm just explaining it to you guys. And like he got smoked right there by 25 right in the head. Second time. That's dangerous. All right. 14-0, 3rd and 5. Okay, starting empty. Give a man zone read, bring him back. Let's see what they're going to get to. Okay. Looks like man. They're going to cover 2. This throw was probably the best of the game. So you should not really be able to get corner routes thrown into cover 2 like this. So everyone's looking like it looks like man, but very little teams play man. And when they're showing you man, they want to disguise. So they're just getting to cover 2. Okay, this corner needs to be back. So the safety's deep enough right here. They're doing this little like arrow route is what you call it, like a return route, a clear out right here, and then CD just find this open area right here. And honestly, the person who makes this play is this return route, because he holds down this corner. This was easily the best throw of Dak's game. He throws it on 2 hitches between 3 defenders. Like, that's impressive to me. Just a really good throw, layered the throw over the corner's head, which in my opinion was sweet. But yeah, just constant disguise by the Bills. Look at this timing. Okay, throwing it already. I love this. Okay, layering it over the guy. Can't get in the corner. Can't get in the safety. This is a indefensible play right here. Look, 18, getting some love from the coach. He's doing his job. Cleared it out. Okay, 3rd and 3. A little motion like this. Okay, all silent count. Showing single high zone. Let's see what they're going to do. Are they going to play it? Are they going to go back? Now they're bringing pressure, and should have been an interception. So a lot going on right here. They are running an option route by Ferguson. Running a double option route, really. So Cooks has a corner. Okay, Ferguson has an option to break out, or a choice to sit, or a choice to break in. CD is going out, then back in, and you have another corner route. So you're picking a side pre-snap. I like it. Okay, they're bringing a will dog pressure right here because the safety's down. So I thought they were bringing the safety, but they're not. They're bringing the will, and they're dropping a defensive end. So they're giving the illusion that they could possibly be bringing 6, when in reality they're only bringing 4, dropping this defensive end. And when this defensive end drops, this nose tackle is going to loop all the way out, and because he doesn't want to rush this play, almost falls into an interception. And the ball gets tipped. Yes, I understand. But I think it was the right read. I think it was the right time for Ferguson to sit. But when the ball gets tipped like that, no good things happen. So once again, hey, are you pressuring? No. Okay, 25s, blitz in. We're going to loop all the way out. And because honestly, the looper 97 is a little bit lazy right here. And 91 beats 73 in the center right here. As soon as big 97 is looping out, let Tyron Smith have him come back, bump off, and don't let 91 get through the B gap, which he does. That leads to a deflection, and then the laziness of 97 not rushing almost leads to an interception. So that was the issue on that play. 21-3 already. All right, you got to score this drive, make it 21-10, feel good about yourselves. What does Buffalo do? Pressure. Gets pressure. Here's one that I thought that Dak was probably gonna sit in and throw. So all they're running right here is a deep post and a deep cross. So post, you read post as 1, deep cross is 2, some sort of little shallow cross right here. I want you to watch. So pretty good job. Protection right here. The pocket's looking good. I want you to watch CD Lamb right here. He ends up coming open. Okay. Right here. He's open. Dak's already out of the pocket because he felt pressure. Okay. You got to stick in there a little bit longer. Firm this up. It's not all Dak's fault. Like, I understand what he saw. At the end of the day, though, when you're down 18 points, you got to sit in this pocket and make this throw. Finds a completion. Yes, I get it. You guys want me to be a little bit more critical. That's sort of what I'm doing right now. Okay, so the looping, you got 2 defensive ends. You got 2 tight ends coming over to block a defensive end. So there should never be this type of penetration like there is. Okay, 78 needs to come back out. He doesn't. He comes out late. All right, so he crashes the entire party and makes what is quite possibly a huge play if Dak doesn't get out of the pocket early right there to CD into like a 5-yard play just because of this penetration, because this is open. Like, CD is wide open, but you're already out of the pocket because you felt color. Okay, next play. A lot more under center this play, okay, or this game. Heavy play action again. Nothing open. Where do you want them to throw it? Look, they've lived and died by this heavy play action, 2-man route. I think it's just a little short motion. It's supposed to be a corner and then a go ball. But as soon as number 1's like gone and not in your progression, and you don't have a flat route, like what do you want? What do you want them to do? Obviously penetration right there, and like just 8-man protection. I mean, it's a pass rush back there. Like, there's nothing there, and the fact that they're doing this on 3rd and 1, it's 1 yard, guys. It's 1 yard. That's all it is. That's all it takes. Just run the ball when you're down like this. Like, there's nothing open. You're not going to throw this right here. That's covered. I'm sorry. He thought about it. I'm glad he didn't. But to take a sack, 3rd and 1, now it's 4th and 11. Of course you're going to punt. Okay, everything about them says pass. Right guard gets swam. 23 is trying to help it. There's nowhere to go with the football. Like, I don't know what else you want me to say. 24-3, it's raining now. 3rd and 9. Okay, 3-by-1. a little bit of motion to a bunch. They're starting to bring pressure now. They're starting to heat Dak up. There's nothing open. And honestly, like they're running. I really like this concept. Cooks on a go, CD on this corner, chip flat. So they're just flooding a zone right here. Okay, so you're going to read it 1 to 2. And even if Dak had time on this one, this flat defender plays it about as well as possibly could. He knows it's 3rd and 9. Why would you jump up there on that flat route and make a play when you know that something is coming over this way? Okay, and like Dak would probably just have to like check it down. But the offensive line struggled this game. And the big part of it was big your left guard out, right? Like watch 73 right here, okay? Like needs to be able that's who their Mike insights are going to. You got to set on this guy. You got to expect this game here. Look, you got to be ready to play. And Dak hits his back foot and he's already scrambling. The CD's not even out of his break yet. Look when he scrambled. Dak's gone. CD's not even out of his break yet. So all these issues sort of compounded, okay, and sort of made it hard. And then look, the last play I'm showing, 4th and 5, okay. It's just a tough one on the road for Dak and the boys. And that stinks. Like just an interception right there. Not much you can do. You're trying to make a play. It's wet. The ball slipped. I mean, look, Dak didn't play his best game at all, but he had no help around him, quite honestly. And Cowboys got everything in front of them. I like the way they're playing. Got a tough one on the road in Miami, though.